Greetings everyone, today I'll be doing something that many of you have been asking me to do for a while now, a top 10. Well, this is a special case, so it's a top 6. Why a top 6? Because if I were to rank my top 10 favorite Tales of games, it'd be rather easy since I can include practically every North American release. So, by limiting myself to choosing between 6 games of the Tales series, I find that I was able to create a much more interesting and unique list. Before I begin, I just want everyone watching to note that this is a list that is not factual or definitive. In fact, this list is exclusively my opinion and my opinion alone. As such, I would ask that all of you be respectful of my opinion and to not get offended if a game you like is not on this list or in the spot you think it should be. With all that out of the way, let's get straight to it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this list may include some of the Japanese titles. Number 6 is none other than the latest installment of the main line of Tales games that has been released in North America, Tales of Xillia. Now I'm not crazy about the story or characters in Xillia, but I can still admit that I really enjoyed the exploration and combat systems in play here. As a whole, Tales of Xillia makes for a great introduction to the series, and is a very enjoyable entry in of itself, but it's not something that I will replay anytime soon. Number 5 may surprise some of you, since it's Tales of Eternia, which some of you have the idea that I didn't like this game, and that couldn't be more wrong. Although, I still am not fond of the characters, and I think the story is more the same thing the series has delivered in each entry. But I really enjoy all the side activities and quests that you can partake in outside the story. The combat is extremely fast paced and is a revolution compared to the slew of games that stuck to turn-based combat systems back in the day. Tales of Eternia is an important game for the series, and one that all Tales fans should play. Moving right along, number 4 is the only Japanese exclusive Tales game to find its way on my list, and that would also be my favorite remake of all time, Tales of Destiny for the PlayStation 2. While I still enjoy the original Tales of Destiny, it cannot hope to compare to its amazing reimagining. This remake completely improves the original experience by retaining the same classic music, introducing beautiful, brand new sprite-based visuals, new leveling and skill systems, a revamped combat engine based off its own sequel, along with the fact that this game is just an absolute blast to play. Of all the Japanese exclusive Tales games, I can easily say that Tales of Destiny for the PlayStation 2 is my personal favorite. If you have even the slightest interest in importing this game, do so. Number 3 does not have the best characters or the most interesting story seen in a Tales game. Instead, Tales of Graces F has one of the most addictive and fun battle systems seen in the series thus far. Well, to me at least. The story is too simple, the characters are fun, albeit not very interesting beyond their funny conversations, but the gameplay systems saved this game for me. After I begun playing through the childhood arc, I wasn't sure what to make of the game, but shortly after the real game started, I was hopelessly hooked. From the new title system to the Elith mixer and alchemy, along with an amazing battle system, Tales of Graces F is easily among my favorite RPGs of all time. Now it's crunch time. Number 2 is Tales of Vesperia. Whether it be on the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, this game is a masterpiece, and is easily what I consider to be the best JRPG to come out of the last console generation. The story does trend through familiar territory, but it's very well told, and the characters and their interactions with one another are so well done that it complements the narrative nearly perfectly. As well, the game as a whole may very well be the most polished installment of the series. And did I mention this game looks absolutely incredible? I don't even think Tales of Xillia looks as good as Vesperia. On some days, Tales of Vesperia is my favorite title of the series. Alright, if you've seen my Tales of Retrospective series, you already know what this is. The minute I said number 2, most of you figured out what game would claim my number 1 spot. My favorite game of the Tales series is without a doubt Tales of Symphonia. My nostalgia for this game, as it was my first true JRPG I've ever played, may factor into its placement on this list and my overall enjoyment of the game itself. But there is a reason I still replay this game to this very day, because it's a damn good game. Tales of Symphonia contains my favorite side quests of the series. It also has the best dungeon and puzzle design, as well. I just thoroughly enjoy the story and characters. Also, I'd be hard pressed not to say that I don't love the extremely fast paced combat either. Tales of Symphonia is an incredible game, and I think everyone should try. And now, with the release of Tales of Symphonia Chronicles, you all have good reason to at least give this game a shot. Well, I hope you all enjoyed listening to me go on about some of my favorite games of this series. What are some of your own personal top 6 games? Let me know in the comments. And if you want further in-depth analysis of this game and my own personal thoughts, I always have a review for each of the games I've mentioned. Well, except for one, that may be coming out soon. Thanks for watching, this has been Darren the Gaming Pilgrimage, till next time.